You wanna come say hello? Come on, come with me. Do you wanna say hello to the people? No? Oh, good, okay. Hi everyone, how are you all going? I'm Onita, welcome to my channel and welcome to my May wrap up. If you had seen my April wrap up, you would have known April was a good month for me. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm shaking my head for. April was a very good month for me. May, not so much, unfortunately. I kind of read one and a half books. Kind of. Let's just get on with it, right? The first book I read from start to finish was Godsgrave, book 2 in the Nevernight Chronicles, which follows Mia as she sees her father die at the very young age of 10, and she vows to seek revenge on the people that have killed her and her mother and her brother, so she thinks. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, that's right. She goes to this assassination school called the Red Church, I think it is, and she becomes an assassin. She trains to become an assassin to get her revenge on these people that have killed her father, you know. Oh my fucking gosh. I love this book so much. I knew going into it was like Italian theme, Italian inspired, like inspired by the history of Italy. This one you can definitely tell that it is, because it's definitely got a very big Gladiator vibe. If you've seen the movie with Russell Crowe, you know what I'm talking about. I still have to see the movie, but it does have those kind of vibes. It's very brutal, very bloody, very gory. I loved it, okay? It was amazing. 5-star read, okay? The plot twists, the turns, the twists and everything like that. We do get to see a character from the first book. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about, and it's kind of this love story happening between these two, and oh my god, I need to read the sequel like right now, but I don't have time in June to read it. I really don't. But oh my gosh, this book was phenomenal. I absolutely loved it. Mia is understanding her powers a little bit more because she has the powers of the dark and she could control the shadows around her. And she could control other people's shadow too, I think. If someone's out in the sun and she wants them to stop moving, she'll just like grab their shadows and hold them to the ground, you know? And so their feet don't move. And oh my gosh, she's understanding her powers, but there's still a very large question mark about her powers and everything. I can't talk too much about it, but this book is so incredible. And there's like a plot twist, right? A plot twist. And it happened so quickly. Well, did it happen quickly? No, not really, but it was still a plot twist that had my jaw going on the floor. So damn good, so amazing. Loved it. Purr, okay, just purr. And I know I'm not making sense right now, but it's so good. Like, just the politics and the backstabbing and the politics and the plot twists and turns and reveals and everything, and it was so damn good. The first one definitely felt like an introduction. This one was such a big step up, and I knew it was going to be. Well, I had my fingers crossed. That this was going to be a step up from the first one. Oh my gosh, yes. The book I DNF'd in the month of April was On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong. There's just something about this book. Actually, it's not just something, I know what it is. I didn't like the writing. It was confusing. Some sentences were just sounded like utter gibberish to me. Like, maybe I'm just stupid because I'm not an educated person in the language of literature. Writing really grated me the wrong way. I've heard someone say that it was pompous. I don't want to go to that length and say that, but I do definitely get worried and nervous about reading literary fiction because I know I'm not going to like it because of writing like this. It's writing like this the reason why I'm not a fan and why I don't read a lot of literary fiction. Excuse the noise, my mum's playing with a dog because she came home from the mechanic, so excuse that noise out there, I'm sorry. I don't even know if this book is like a memoir or a book that's loosely based on his life. It's like still fictional, but loosely based on his life. I'm not entirely sure because it's written in diary format, right? Like journal entries, and it's to his mother. And it's him coming to the realization, it's like a reflection, because his mother went through a lot of shit with the war. I think it was like the Vietnam War or something like that. I know it was something bad and horrific, like all wars are horrible and horrific, and it's just the generational trauma that he gets from that. I don't know, because I only read part 1. I got to part 2. I read a little bit of part 2 because it's split into 3 parts, so I was kind of like halfway to finishing. But I just couldn't be bothered because the writing. I did not like the writing at all. The writing in part 2 just seemed a bit clearer, like it seemed a bit better. It seemed to flow on a little bit more than the first one, like the first part. It had taken me forever to read part 1 that I was like, if it's going to take me even longer to read part 2 and through the rest of the book, I'm not going to read this book anymore. So I decided to DNF it. Would I read another book from this author? Probably not. Would I reread this book again or actually pick it up again and get it finished? Probably not. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to completely dismiss literary fiction. I do want to give it another try. It's just this one did not work for me, unfortunately. Some things were also very confusing as well. There was one scene where these soldiers were eating this monkey brain, which I know you can't eat brain. I do know that. It's just some scenes were so confusing. I can't explain it because I'm just so confused about it. I really am, but did not like it, did not work for me. If it worked for you, that's good. If not, that's good, because we each have our different tastes. We each look at things subjectively or objectively. We all have different tastes when it comes to books, okay? So that's it, like just 1.5 books, like I said. It was not a good month for me, May. I was just so stressed out in May. It was ridiculous. I did not get time to read much at all, but it was still a decent month. I'm quite happy with the books I read. Well, quite happy with the book I read, and I just loved this so much. And that is all. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Leave a comment. How was your reading month in May? Was it good? Please tell me it was better than mine. If not, that's still okay. Even if you read 1 book, that's still good. As long as you had a good time reading, that's all I really care about. Thank you very much again, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!